What is up, you guys? We're back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Scion TC and 5 reasons why I dislike it. Just a quick disclaimer, it's nothing serious, it's just most likely nitpicking, and it's really not that bad. But these are the 5 things that I dislike about this car. So first off, it's a little bit on the slower side. And I know it's a 4-cylinder, you know, it's a smaller car, but still I feel like comparing it to the Acura that I had, the TSX, I feel like this is slower than that car. Now granted, it's 2 different cars, you can't really compare them, but they're both 4-cylinder and they're both front wheel drive. And this one feels definitely much slower, like to pick up speed, stuff like that. Once you get it going, it's good, but just something to note there, that I did notice, you know, a difference between the two, but overall not bad. So the second thing that's somewhat relevant to that is I noticed this car is burning oil. I've had it for a few months, 3 months, around there, maybe 4, if that. And it's already burnt half a quart of oil, which is kind of surprising to me. I didn't expect it to do that. I know it's an older car, but it's a 2009. I've had way older cars that, you know, don't burn quite as much oil. So that was news to me. And again, I don't know if that's going to be every Scion, or, you know, I know there's certain years that are worse than others, depending on the, you know, the make and model. But this one is burning oil for me as of now, so I gotta look into that. That's another thing I have to add to the list to look into, but hopefully it's, you know, it's not much worse than that, and I can, you know, as long as, you know, you have oil in there, you top it off. Just check it every so often, you should be good. So it shouldn't be a big deal. All right, so number 3 on the list is gonna be the space for the back seats. As you guys can see, there's really no room back there. It does have 3 seat belts, as you can see, but I doubt you can fit 3 people. It would have to be maybe kids, and they'd be squished back there. You can see the seat is not, it's pretty much, I mean, I guess it's all the way back, but there's not much room in there for anybody to sit, honestly. It'd have to be a really small person, or like I said, maybe kids, for them to be able to fit in there. And then the 4th thing I have on the list that I dislike about this car is going to be the limited storage. There's not much storage in this car. As you can see in the rear, they do have pockets on the side, which that's not too bad. But as far as up front, you're only going to have 2 cup holders, and they're on the smaller side. So this is like a regular shaker bottle, so that fits in good. But anything like a large, or, you know, larger size soft drink cup, I don't think it's gonna fit in there. Other than that, you have this little cubby in here, but it's pretty hard to fit anything in there, especially like when you're driving. You can't really, you know, fit stuff in there. Like what I usually do is put my phone in there, but as you can see, when it's parked, you know, you can't really, I can fit it in there, but it's gonna be hard to take out. The side doors, you can see here, not very much space. You have the speaker here on the door, and then you can't really fit your hand in there. So I mean, that's like maybe 2 fingers, and they don't even fit, so it'd be like a finger and a half. Here's a little bit wider, but again, I mean, unless you're putting envelopes there, I don't see much else that would fit in that compartment. And then of course your glove box, and then you have the center one as well. but not much storage other than that. You do have this little compartment in here for coins or what have you, but that's about it for the storage. This glove box, you can't really fit much in here. It's a pretty small glove box, the one in the middle, so it's pretty tough to fit anything in there. So number 5 on the list is gonna be that it's a 2-door, and I know all TCs are 2 doors. I'm just kind of basing it off my previous daily driver. It's a, you know, it's a 2-door, and going from that to this, obviously it's a big difference, especially if you have kids or you're always driving with passengers. I wouldn't recommend this car unless it's like one passenger, because even if I'm going to the gym or whatnot, you have your gym bag, you can't put it in the passenger seat. You have to throw it in the trunk, and it's a little annoying throwing it in the trunk because it's a hatch. So you literally need like both hands, one to lift the tailgate, the hatch, and the other to throw your stuff in there, take something out, what have you. It gets pretty annoying. At least that's what I've noticed from my little time of ownership, but I'll show you guys. So obviously it's 2-door, as you guys know. So like I said, if you have at least one passenger, they're going to be sitting in the passenger seat. And if you have like a gym bag, or if you have groceries or stuff like that, you're going to be forced to put them in the hatch. And that can, you know, get old over time. And the seat, you can pull it up, but it's just, you need to pull the seat forward and then slide it forward. And then you can throw stuff back there. But again, when you get off, you're gonna have to move the seat forward, pull the stuff out. It's just the process you got to go through. I've gotten used to it, but it can definitely get old over time. So that was 5 things. I'll throw a little bonus here, number 6, because I know all these things are like nitpicky, so it's not really a big deal. But something I did notice is the gas mileage on this car. I was expecting to get way more miles per gallon than that I'm actually getting. Roughly, I'm getting like around in the lower 20s on the street, and like mid to high 20s on the highway. On the highway, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, on mileage, it's pretty good. It's on the street that kills it, especially if you have your AC running. It won't get much. I doubt if it even gets to 20. It might get 20, but definitely on the lower end, maybe even less than 20. I've gotten like under 300 miles to the tank when I'm mostly driving in the street. So that was kind of surprising to me. I thought it would be a little bit more efficient compared to, you know, what I've had. That's gonna be it as far as like 5 things that I dislike about this car. And again, it's very nitpicky. It's not that bad. Everything I said is, it might not, you know, be that bad to some people. It might be to other people. It's just something to notice. It's just my opinion on this vehicle, and just something to think about, especially if you're looking to buy one of these or you're interested in buying one. What I've noticed from my ownership in these last maybe like 4 months. So take that as you will. Take it with a grain of salt. You know, obviously do your own research and go from there. This is going to be a short video. I don't want to talk too much. I know it's been a lot of talking. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one. We have a new vehicle coming to the channel, so I'll see if I can drop that video here shortly. And that'll be all for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video.